Hey guys, welcome out here to the shop today. We are on the road. We are going to get some barrels. Alright, so I just left the house and as you can see, this is filled up back here in the car. Whenever he had the listing posted, it said 1 barrel for 20 bucks. And I went to go check him out and he said, let's see what we can shove in the car. We ended up getting 3 barrels for 20 bucks, which is great. These are food safe barrels. They housed stuff for making tortillas. So they are good on the food aspect of it. Still gonna rinse them out, wash them out, stuff like that, but we don't have to worry about any harmful chemicals. So here are the barrels. I don't know exactly, I guess these are like 55-gallon barrels, but the top is not removable. It does have the 2 little cap holes that we could use, but I think what I'm going to do is end up cutting out the top and then tying a nice close screen around the whole entire top. That way when we are getting rain, it'll come right in through the screen and it'll keep all the mosquitoes out. But we got 3 of them to mess with and at least 2 of them to screw up on, so I get that last one perfect. So we're gonna work on these tomorrow, build a stand for at least one of them and see how this goes. Alright, I have to take care of one of the tasks that I did not get done yesterday, and that is part of the back door. Right where the bottom sill plate is, or right where the door actually meets our back deck. Whenever I built the deck, I didn't put that piece back in. It's not causing any damage right now that I know of, but it doesn't look good. It's got a gap in between the bottom of the door and where the deck is. And this right here is what I'm talking about. Just for some reason I never put it in there, and I want to get a piece in there now. That way if we start stepping on this, it doesn't start caving it down or bending it all up. And eventually we're going to get a new back door, but right now we want to take care of this issue. So the overall length that this is going to be is 3 feet for it. Yeah, we'll do 1 1/4 inch. All right, so here is our piece that is going to be cut. We got the good end right here, so we'll measure from here down. If you guys don't have one of these Hitachi saws, you guys are missing out. These are awesome. I love using it. It's got so many adjustments on it right now, and it's portable. I can take it anywhere. If I was going to use it out at the back deck, I could put it out at the back deck. And I think they're on sale right now at Lowe's. Alright, let's go see how this fits. I only got one other chance to see if it'll work or not. So it's a little bit tight, but I think with a little persuasion from a hammer, I think it'll go in there without a problem. And then we'll get some screws and screw it down, and hopefully that'll take care of everything. So these are the 3 barrels that I got. They had some kind of corn oil stuff in them, so they were stored with food. They haven't had any other chemicals put in them. The guy got them from the restaurant, and he's had them for quite some while. We're gonna end up cleaning them out completely, putting some bleach in there, making sure that they're sanitized, and we also got to paint them. White is not a good barrel because it allows for algae to grow with the sun shining in, so we're gonna probably end up painting these black. But what I want to go ahead and do is take 2 of these barrels and use 2 of them side by side for the rain barrel system, and we're going to see how that works, see if we have enough scrap wood to make something like that. So we need to check to see what the width is that we would need, and we would need roughly 4.5 feet, I believe. That's a 5 foot right there, and that's pretty big. So if we go, we'd be able to get away with a 4 foot platform. So you got it just barely covering over that side, and 4 foot is right there, and it's over on this edge. So we'd be able to get away with a 4 foot platform. And then for the, well, I guess we could have just stayed at the, it's got to be 2 feet deep. There's 4 divided by 2, and they're the exact same width all the way around. So we need a 4 foot by 2 foot deck. I went ahead and found some scrap wood that I had from an old pallet that I had built off of some other stuff a while ago. And what I have is 3 of the planks right here. This is equaling roughly about 1.5 feet, I think. So it's just gonna be under 1.5 feet, which is okay because I was thinking about it, and I want the front of the barrels to kind of hang over the edge of the platform so that I can put a spigot on there and not worry about if I have the water, or if I have the pail close, or I could actually put a PVC system on the very front to connect all 3 of them together, and then have a spigot off of that. So it kind of gives me room to play. And then I have these, I guess, the runners from the pallet that will be going. They're a little bit shorter, as you can see, but what I'm going to be doing is using some of the old scrap lumber from the deck build. This is the one that I just cut for the sill, so I'm going to be using these and attaching them onto the sides, screwing them together, and that should hold everything nice and tight. The top may hang over a little bit, but first thing first, we need to get all these nails out of here. Alright, so this is not going to be the most prettiest thing in the world. It's made out of pallets. But I am going to try to make it the best I can, and we're going to end up getting it put together and then try to sand as much of it as we can to make it look not so rough. And then I think we're going to go ahead and give it a coat of paint or 2 just to kind of give it a little bit of a weather protection. Then we can repaint it each year or whatever. But we've gotten all these off, and the nails that I was able to pull out, I tried to get pulled out, and the nails that we were not able to get pulled out, which was most of them, I said screw it, and we just cut it off with the cutoff wheel. So now what I'm going to end up doing is taking this, and we're going to put this on top of that piece, and we're going to get that screwed down just like so, and then we'll do one of the other ones, and we'll connect all 3. So now we need to add the center part, And what I'm going to end up doing is leaving a little bit of a gap in between all the boards, that way rain can actually get through, or any other kind of water. And so what I've done is cut these two end pieces at 18 inches in length, and we're going to get them screwed into the end grain and then flip it over and screw it all together. And of course, the battery's dead. I went ahead and cut another piece. This was actually the piece from the door that we just did. So as you can see, that one's a little bit smaller than these. And I went ahead and added a nail. These were 5-inch nails, and I bent this one about a 1/2 inch about to go in. So I just went ahead and broke it off, and I added screws in from the top, which has pulled everything nice and tight on the top. We have the little bit of a gap in between the boards for the rain to fall through. And I'm not sure what I want to do for paint or stain. What do you guys think? Also, I don't know what to do for legs. I've seen a lot of different types of legs. Put them on cinder blocks, because cinder blocks can hold a lot of weight. 4x4s, not sure. What do you guys think? Those of you guys who have made rain barrel stands, what do you guys think about the weight aspect of it? Do you guys think cinder blocks or something else? But I'm gonna go put this out where I think I want it to go, and we'll see how it looks. It's not ready by any means to even tie into our rain system, but let's go see what it looks like. So I've gotten it into a place where I think that I want it, and I've somewhat leveled it. I put a 1x6 underneath this front corner right here, and then I had to add a little bit extra onto this corner to raise it up in the front and on the right side. But I think for the most part it's leveled, and I think that we need to definitely add some legs to it. Just not sure what to do for the legs, whether it be just short little blocks and leave it in this position to where I just put one little block in the front here, and then get the different height dimensions on this corner, and we would leave it at that. But that's where I want your guys' input. I want to know what you guys think. And then we'll tie off the gutter right here, come into this one, and then I think I want all three of these tied together in the front, and then have one main spigot coming out here for a hose, something like that, not for drinking water, but for the garden, you know, grass, whatever we choose to use. So let me know about those few things. One, the silicone at the back door, should we put a bead across where the wood meets the metal, and then where the wood strip that we added meets the actual deck? I think would be beneficial, because we keep rainwater away from there, which would keep it away from the house. And then also what to do about the legs for that rain barrel platform. I think that it's at an okay height, but I'm not sure. I don't really have any experience with dealing with them, where this is something new that we're trying. So yeah, there's lots of stuff going on. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Hope you guys get out there and make your own rain barrel system. Next week we'll actually be painting them and getting them all hopefully tied into the systems, that when it starts raining we get something out of it. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys next time.